Hi guys, Sarah, the Northwoods Stitcher here. You don't know how close I came to doing this video in my PJs, but I just couldn't do it. I had my hair in a hair towel, I was in my PJs, and I said, oh, calm down. Here I am. I'm not in my PJs, but I'm still a hot mess. It is so gross and sticky outside. And yesterday, I think I mowed half of our property, which is probably 4 acres right now. I think it's 4 mowable I did. And it was just unbearable. So I'm a little stuffy and sinusy. I'm sorry for that. And I'm covered in dog hair, and I won't make apologies for that because that's just my fur baby. But I have got so much to show you guys today, and I don't even know where to start. I think I've got so many piles around me that it's a little overwhelming. So when I do this stopping and starting, it's just my way of getting my head organized. I'm up in my craft room finally. It's been really hard to get up here because I don't like leaving my husband alone yet. I trust him, but you know, it's scary when they're wobbly on their feet. And his hip replacement recovery is going super well, and I want it to continue that way. But last night was the first night I got him in bed because he's been sleeping in a recliner. So I got him in bed, got him all comfortable with like a rolled up comforter to kind of get his leg just right and tip him in the right direction, and all the pillows were just right. And I said, "Are you good, babe?" And he said, "Yeah." And I was like, "Ah." Got myself ready, got into bed, started to read, and I think I have probably 8 pages left of my book, and the thunderstorm started. And lo and behold, that means the dog's got to come to bed. There's not room in this bed for all 3 of us. She's a 65-pound ferocious loaf. So I had her sleep on this arm, cradling her tight into my chest with my face buried into her, until the thunderstorm passed. So I think I'm functioning on 4 hours of sleep. But I am making sense so far, right? I did write things down, so I'm going to keep organized. I went to the dump today, and then on my way to the dump, I saw a yard sale sign. Guess what I found at the dump? What craft room doesn't need a new container? It was probably from the dollar store, but there's nothing wrong with it. I appreciate somebody's garbage. I will find something to put in that because heaven knows I'm drowning in stuff. And then lo and behold, it's a cross-stitch kit of the coast of Maine. What? Originally $10.95, on sale for $5, then marked down to $2, either at a yard sale or someplace else. Lower coast of Maine. Isn't that cute? And it's SMF cross stitch. I don't know who that is. It looks to be fairly old, and it's from Andover, Mass. But it's a really cute little coastal Maine thing. I don't think I'm ever going to do it. I'm hopeful somebody in one of my stitch groups up here will show an interest in it. But awfully cute to have. What a find. And my other find was a pair of ice skates. Now, I take ice skates, don't fall, and I make them into things. And this person had done the same. She took some ice skates and she decorated them. These are so dirty right now. There were evergreens stuck in here that were all dried out, but I'm going to clean them. And they're going to look like, this is what I turn them into for your door. Isn't that cute? The blade is all rusted out. So I don't know where I first saw this. I think it was like a church fair. And I thought, I got lots of these picks and things that I do my wreath decorating with. So I've got probably 2 of these done right now. And I will take these from the dump today and give them a proper bath. Take them apart completely and just wash them down. Now to hang these up, I do make a hole And I lined this one with a sock too, so you won't lose too many things. And there's this like little ornament hook that I used to hang it with, so it will be hanging on the door or even the side of the house. I wish I had snowshoes to put on the side of the house. That would be really cool. But this is just as nice, and I can change these out as I want to or put real evergreen in it. I don't know. We'll see. But that's my find from the dump. Let's see if I can put this someplace where I don't trip over it now. And then, let's see, what was my list at the yard sale? At the yard sale, I found, this is a bead storage solution to hold my beads when I'm making my scissor fobs or what have you. I do bracelets and things like that too, but it's got a top to it and a cover for holding the beads down when you put the top on it. I've always wanted one because I just have the tray. So now I'm going to put my old trays in a yard sale and keep this one. This one was used probably once and then put back in the box. That was only $5. And then I meant to get these ready before I shot this video. I don't want to blind you guys. How can I do this? I got 3 mirrors. I can't do this without blinding you. But look at the detail on the frame. So spray painted black would be a great Halloween, or even keeping it like this for an autumn frame. I really thought these were great. 3 frames, $3 each. That was a very good price. For what they are, they're very substantial. The only problem is the mirrors are really nice. They're beveled. So I really have to decide if I want to butcher all 3 of them or not. But what a great yard sale. And then on my way out of the yard sale, I found a ceramic basket, which would look so cute with some Easter pillows in it, or my fruit. I have a blue one, I have a green one, now I have a white one, all different shapes and all different weaves or designs. But this was a bread basket. I don't know where it's from, but it's marked $54.99. I got it for $10. I think it's a lovely shape. So I can see a lot of things in here for a lot of different seasons. That was fun. Thank goodness for yard sales. They bring me to life. Also, let me go down my list because I am still a little sleepy. Oh, I did want to let you guys know I have made an Instagram account. So I am under the Northwoods Stitcher. I don't know how to use Instagram very well. If you want to tell me what to do, that's great. But one of you out there in info land, Kim, thank you. She's the one who emailed me and said, "Are you on Insta?" And I was like, maybe I should make one. So we're going to do a stitch along from a similar pattern book that we have. Words to Stitch By. And then she said, oh, we can post our progress on Instagram. And I said, oh, I better go make an account. So she poked me in the right direction. We're going to start this one on the cover tomorrow. And if you want to join in, that's great. And post some of your finishes or progresses on there, or what fabric you've chosen, or if you're changing any colors. That would be really cool. It's hashtag Words to Stitch By. And hopefully I will be able to keep up and maintain my Instagram. I've chosen just a 28 count Lugana. I am going to stitch, did I decide on 1/1? I think I decided I'm going to do 1/1 because I want it small enough to fit in a certain frame. But it's a 28 count Ivory Joblin by Wiltschilt. So that'll be fun to start. And that'll be tomorrow's project. So thank you, Kim, and keep emailing me, and we'll send each other photos and post them on Instagram and see how we progress with that, because the season's coming for all things to change. I know I've got to change over in my cross stitching projects and do some fall things and some Halloween things. I'm excited for fall. I can't wait for this heat to go. I did finish my flag. So I've got the tan one and now I've got the black one done. That was really a fun stitch. I really love how vibrant this is and how it pops. And it didn't take long at all. I just did it in front of the TV. I did date it very carefully in the very tiny corner with one thread, so I don't think it's too visible from a distance. Kind of hard when you've got something so vibrant that pops out on the dark fabric like that. And I do try to get my stitch done that I have on black. I try to get that done when it's in the summer because I have better light. I can't do this for much longer. It's just too dark. More bending. I've also made some progress on the Prairie Schooler ornaments that I'm working on. I'm working on the Boo to You collection. I'm trying to get all of them done. I now only have, this will be the haunted house. So once I get that haunted house done, I'm gonna pop this off the Q-snap, start cutting them up and make them into ornaments, because I'll be very excited to get them all turned into ornaments for my Halloween tree. I think they're really great. I haven't figured out how I want to make them into ornaments. I think that that process comes later when you're playing with them. I get my working chart back on the Q-snap and put this to the side. All right, the pile's getting a little more manageable. I showed the flag. I didn't show the tree topper. I think I'll show that later. I've got something on the staircase I'll bring up. And then, I think I've saved the best show and tell stuff for last. See if I can get this underneath the camera so you don't see it right away. I have a new baby. Isn't that cute? I hope some of you guys picked this up. This is the baby DMC chest. It's the cutest thing. A friend of mine bought it, Lori, and I must have shown my husband, and he went online right away. This is my gift for playing doctor with him for the past few weeks, but he's been a very good patient. So it's got 3 drawers and 3 sections in each drawer. I don't think it's made by the same company as the larger chest. I do suspect this is made in China. I'm looking at my bigger chest over there, and that's definitely beautiful stuff. This feels nice, but it's of course a lighter wood and maybe not made by the same company. It does have the DMC logo on it, and that is embossed into the wood, so there is some depth to that, and it does have the classic horse head. I can't wait to fill this, and I'll show you what I'm putting in it. With it came 100 skeins. Now this is, what did they call this? This is a soft matte tapestry floss that they have. This is the cotton tapestry floss. It's not something that you separate, and it's something that you'd use for needlepoint, I guess embroidery, and bracelet making, things like that. But it's just got gorgeous colors. So I'm gonna fill the little baby up with all of these, and I'm gonna find some of my canvas and I'm gonna play. I really wanna do some geometrical designs on a canvas using some of these colors. I think I feel a spring floral design coming with some of these kaleidoscope colors. Beautiful stuff. So that'll be fun to play with. I don't know when I'm going to play with it because I still have those to put away. I haven't found a home yet. I need to find something that's got enough depth. I think they're going to go into one of my, I have these built-in shelves in the wall here. So I might have to explode the craft room a little bit more, pull some things out to make some room. We'll see. I was a little nervous when I opened up that box because it came really crushed. Of course, all over the box it says fragile, fragile. The box looked like somebody had drop kicked it and it was just crushed on one side. So I opened it up sweating and it was fine. They pack it in another box, in a box, covered in or set in amongst some styrofoam pieces and then wrapped in plastic wrap. They do a very good job because I think they know that anything can happen once it leaves their hands. There wasn't a scratch on it, so I'm very happy it survived. That was pretty scary. I wanted to do a shout out too. I want to put right around here some pictures. One of my fans who writes me, Karen, my sister of all things thrifty, you won't believe the insight she has when she sees something either at a thrift store or wherever she picks these things up. I think this was a yard sale. I can't remember what she said. Well, that's not important where she, favorite church thrift store that she went to. So it was marked $14.99. She got it for $2. And what it is it's a candle plate. So you would set a large jar candle, I think, on it. Or maybe a pillar candle. But it has this beautiful motif around it. I'm going to put a picture up. And what she did was she got a free pattern from the Fat Quarter Shop. Yeah, I made notes. 2022 Fat Quarter Shop gave out a free pattern that complements this piece so well. And she put it on a table, took a picture. It looks fantastic. Then she decided to put it on one of those door hooks so she could hang it on a door. It's gorgeous. I absolutely adore her design and insight to how to reuse this and upcycle something that was $2 at a thrift store. We can all take some lessons from seeing outside of what a piece is actually used for. It's really just incredible. I think I have 2 or 3 photos, which I'll put up here. So thank you so much. I can't believe that you guys take the time to send me stuff like that. But Karen, if you find something else, send it along and I'll show it because I think it's great. At least somebody's getting some things done with things they find. I think I'm surrounded by stuff that I had great ideas for and I have yet to complete them. And I don't know why, but I just keep bringing home more projects. Now I've got these ice skates to clean. Heaven knows how long that's going to take me. I also wanted to give a shout out to another person who said they watched my channel and she's taken the time to email me. Campbell, congratulations. She now has a video up and you have to go check her out. Stitch Therapy. You will laugh, you will cry, and you'll be in awe of what she's stitching. I'm so excited. She took a jump off into the deep end and she did this. Hopefully she'll get another video up in short order. I've subscribed and I'm trying to keep up to date to see when something else comes out. So welcome aboard, Campbell. This is a great, great group of people. And we're just happy you're here. So thanks for sharing and thanks for taking the time to post a video. And let's see, what else did I have? I had something else. Let me go get it. So I brought up the topper. I have a box full of Christmas tree toppers. I only get them on sale because they're expensive. I think originally, I can't remember what I started with, but I get them when, you know, the season's over and they're half price, fine. Or I find them, and this one I found at Goodwill. It's classic. No lights, no nothing. Don't have to plug it in. Regularly $9.99, probably a Walmart deal. Target, regularly $9.99. Somebody tried to sell it for $3. It didn't sell. I got it. Half price, because red was the tag. I got it for $1. I'm going to put it in my box of tree toppers because depending on what my theme is for the year or that tree that I'm decorating, depends on the topper that I put on. I also have a giant dove, white dove, that I put on top of my bird tree. I absolutely love that. So this, unfortunately, I am not going to go digging through my attic when it's 120 degrees in there right now. This is probably just going to have to sit around until I pull out my Christmas stuff. And you guys know I've already told you I have to pull out my Halloween and fall stuff. Hopefully if it gets cool enough for me to feel like it's fall. And show you guys what's in my basket of goodies. I've got ornaments, different decorations, probably little pillows. Maybe I have my Halloween ornaments cross stitch that I've completed, but I don't know how many of those I've actually done because I've got these prairie schoolers on the to-do list. And I don't know what happened. I found some stuff in a magazine stand that I have, and there's a whole bunch of fall and other cross stitches in here that I don't believe I've ever shown you. I've just got stash everywhere. It's a little insane. But this one's really cute. This is a Plum Street Rest a While. If that doesn't say fall, what does? I really, really like this one. But there's just so many on the wings right now. My want to do piles. Could do this one. I don't know. An Owl Forest. Or is it Forestry? Owl Forest. This one is called, sorry, I keep whipping it out of your sight. Sampler with Acorns. Oh my word. That's fabulous. And I really like the green that was used in this. It's not quite Wedgwood. It's like a mossy green. It's really pretty. Another Owl Forest. This one is called Autumn Still Life. You can keep your pumpkin spice coffee. Give me some fall cross stitches, a cup of orange tea or chai tea. What else do I, oh, pumpkin scented candles, definitely, or cinnamon. I'll just sit around and stitch that all day. Oh, I love it. Great colors in that. And then I don't believe I showed you guys this one. This is an oldie. I rushed out and got it, which I don't usually do. Lori Holt Flea Market Flowers. Why didn't I do this in the spring? Because it was somewhere I forgot I put it. I hope to get better organized. I found this on Fat Quarter Shop probably in 2021, maybe 2022. I love how vibrant the colors are in that. And I remember looking at it thinking, do I do it on white? Do I do it on an ivory? White will really make it pop, but I think it's a little too primary. So I'm not quite sure what fabric I'll do that on. I've got this adorable little Vervaco. I don't know why I haven't done this yet. Little Hello Kitty. Must have picked this up eBay maybe. There's a whole alphabet. I don't really care about the whole alphabet, but I think I just want to do the little Hello Kitty. Maybe I'll take the Z out. I'm not sure. Then I found Just Cross Stitch October 2021. There's tabs. What does this mean? It means that I fell in love with something inside of here. Oh. Yep. Northern Lights, it's called. Wow. I might have a fabric like this. This is one of those pull it out and spend half the day, it's probably exaggerating, the next 2 hours digging through all of my fabric trying to find this. But oh my gosh. And the stitch really isn't, it's not about the stitch, is it? It's about what they decided to put on such a beautiful fabric. Which reminds me, I got some fabric in finally so I can start dyeing some with some Rit dyes. So I'll try to film some of that. Oh, also in this issue. Yeah, he's so cute. I think that's great. So those are 2 have-to-dos. I haven't flipped through the rest of it. I just saw what I tabbed. Then, in the same pile, this is a Janlin leaflet called Medallion Sampler, and it's dated 1987. Yes. Holy cow. Not sure if I can stitch this in the winter, but I really, really, really love it. It's so pretty. If I remember, that's such an old, yeah, it's a black and white chart. I think what I'll do is take it downstairs to the office and Xerox certain sections magnified so I can actually highlight as I go. October 1998, Better Homes and Garden cross stitch. I've got something tabbed. Let's see what it is. It's the cover. Did I really pick that to do that? Maybe. It's a cute stitch. It just doesn't speak to me like the other ones right now. So when something like this happens, it means I'll go through the rest of the magazine and I'll decide to either put it back into my binder system, which is where it probably should go. I don't know if there's anything else in here that I'd do right now. But, oh, and then I have another copy. I think I showed you this one already. Or is it a different one? Now I have to go look. So this is March 2000 Stitcher's World of Sweet Spring. The Pedigree of Honey, it's called. Pedigree of honey does not concern the bee. A clover any time to him is aristocracy. Didn't I just read this? It might be that this is a duplicate. Yes, that's how tired I am. I'm trying to take care of myself. I did make it to my dental appointment. My 6-month cleaning, whoopee-doo. But I have to figure out where I put the other one now. I don't know. Sometimes it's best to just put it on the floor so I see it. Then there is an August 2021 Just Cross Stitch. I really like the cover. I love the blues in there. And I'm so happy with that green frame. Take Me to the Sea. So that's probably one. Okay, so there's more in here. There's a monarch butterfly. Exquisite. And that looks pretty big. They did it on 25 count natural pearl linen, and the design size is 6 1/4 by 9. It's doable. And then of course the other one that's folded down is Take Me to the Sea, which is just, I can't get enough of that one. So I'll have to do that. A June 2020 Just Cross Stitch. I think that's cute. I don't know what I tabbed in here. I should make up a bunch of these. It's really cute. I mean, needle books, I stitched one from a kit, and it's sitting around here somewhere not put together. I don't sew, so it intimidates me, and I keep telling myself, oh, I'll sit down and do it. I haven't yet. So maybe I just put this in a little frame, be a cute little pillow. Depending on how big I make it, be a cute little ornament, hang it on a cupboard knob or a doorknob. It doesn't need to be a needle book. I can tell myself that so I can do it. And I like it because I can use just scrap fabric that I have. So that should go in my small pile. I think probably what I should do is go through all of my wanna-dos, pull out the small stitches, and I don't know how I'm gonna decide if it's small or easy. Maybe by the count of how many by how many, what the dimensions are. See, now I'm looking through this and I find something else. This is done on a perforated paper. It's the cutest card. And it doesn't need to say bless this house. I could just say thinking of you. Which I think is a wonderful everyday card. But boy, is that cute. And you can see when you look a little closer at the design or the model here, they stitched it, mounted it on a paper that almost matched the paper, perforated paper. So the perforated paper, I think they said, was a natural linen. Granite natural light perforated paper. And they mounted it on probably an off-white, then mounted it on a green, then mounted it on the card. So they did that so that card and the green wouldn't show through and detract from the color in the background. It's probably pretty thick that way. It'll cost extra postage, but it's worth it when you stitch it and send it to somebody who's going to really appreciate it, isn't it? And you can frame it. Make sure you put it on a card that is a frameable size, like a 4x6. That would be great. That's really cute. Which reminds me, yes, I do have to confess I have not worked on my Mill Hill pumpkin. I need to do better, but now I'm starting the stitch along, and I've got that Prairie Scholar, and if I can just get those, yeah, I'll work on my Mill Hill. I know, because I need to show you guys some stuff about that. I think that's it for the day. I found that little pile, and I'm all excited about it, so I'm going to leave it out in my chaos here. And I think I've got to get back down and figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. how I'm going to edit this and get it up in time. But I'm going to go back to watching some bad TV and stitch. Things are really bad on TV lately, aren't they? And the movies, oh, we keep finding these movies that we want to watch, and half the time the sound is uneven, or the guy all of a sudden is a mumbler. I don't know if the director's saying sound like Sylvester Stallone, but they mumble, talk, enunciate. I can't hear you. It's just annoying. I'm turning into my grandfather. But I've got to get that done and started. So until next time, be well, keep stitching, have a great day, be safe.